Ramana Maharshi's teachings are deep and profound. Listen each day to deepen your practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 515. Questioner. In the explanation given yesterday, it is said that the removal of avarana results in the annihilation of the karana saraya. That is clear. But how is the gross body considered to fall off too? Maharshi, the vasanas are of two kinds, bandha hetu, causing bondage, and bhoga hetu, only giving enjoyment. The Jnani has transcended the ego, and therefore all the causes of bondage are inoperative. Bandha hetu is thus at an end, and prarabdha, past karma, remains as bhoga vasana to give enjoyment only. Therefore, it was said that sukshuma saraya alone survives jnana. Kaivalya says that sanchita karma, stored karma, is at an end simultaneously with the rise of jhana. That agami karma, now collecting, is no longer operative owing to the absence of the sense of bondage, and that prarabdha will be exhausted by enjoyment, bhoga, only. Thus, the last one will end in the course of time, and then the gross body also falls away with it. Sarira, traya, the three bodies, and karma, traya, the three karmas, are mere phases meant for the delectation of debaters. A jnani is not affected by any of them. An aspirant is instructed to find out who he is. If he does so, he will take no interest in discussing. In this dialogue, the questioner seeks to understand the concept of how the gross body, the physical body, is said to fall off after the removal of the causal body, karana saraya, through self-realization. Sri Ramana Maharshi addresses this by explaining the different types of vasanas, mental impressions, or tendencies that influence our experience of life. A key point in the Maharshi's response is that vasanas come in two forms: those that bind us, bandha hetu, and those that merely give us experiences, bhoga hetu. If you suffer because of it, it is bandha hetu. If the loss does not bring suffering, it is bhoga hetu. If you like a green shirt and feel good when you wear it, if you suffer when not so adorned, it is bandha hetu. If you don't suffer when you can't wear it, it is bhoga hetu. The jnani, who has realized the self, has transcended the ego, which means the causes of bondage, bandha hetu, no longer have any hold on the jnani. This egoic attachment is the root of suffering and identification with the body and mind. Since the Jnani has moved beyond the ego, they are free from the effect of these binding vasanas. However, past karma, prarabdha karma, which is the karma we are born with and must experience, remains in the form of bhoga hetu, meaning it only serves to give enjoyment or experience, but no longer binds the Jnani to the cycle of suffering. This is why the subtle body, sukshma saraya, persists for the Jnani as it still carries out the remaining experiences of life without creating new karmic bonds. The Maharshi further clarifies that the once stored karma, sanchita karma, is eliminated with self-realization, and new karma, agami karma, no longer accrues because the Jnani is not attached to the sense of doership or ego. Only the prarabdha karma remains to be exhausted through experience. When this karma is fully played out, the gross body also falls away as it is no longer needed. Maharshi ends by emphasizing that these terms, like the three bodies, gross, subtle, and causal, and three karmas, prarabdha, sanchita, and agami, are useful for discussion, but ultimately irrelevant for a Jnani. The real instruction is to inquire into who you truly are. Once you know the self, these distinctions no longer matter as you are beyond the play of bodies and karmas. So know yourself and be always free and at peace. In 40 verses on reality, Ramana Maharshi explains the nature of the self, the ultimate reality, and self-inquiry. My new book, with my comments and inquiry questions, opens these teachings up and brings them into your practice and experience. Available now from Amazon. Link in the video description. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.